So this is my 9th update for my Back to Broadway project pan. If you don't already know, I made this project myself, and it's basically where I pick however many items I want and they're connected to a musical and it's rolling, so once I use something up or hit a goal, I roll something in. However, from now on I'm not rolling anything in because the year's end is approaching and there's not really anything I want to focus on that I think I could hit a goal by the end of the year, so I'm just going to focus on what I have here and just try to get them all out by the end of the year. Anyways, let's just start on the first product, which was for Hunchback of Notre Dame, I believe, and it is this e.l.f. Natural Glow Lotion, and it is done completely. Last month I said this might take me 2 months, so I only had to use this 12 times in the past month to get it all out. I mean, there might be a tiny bit of product, like a fourth of a use in here. I can see through it, but it wasn't worth cutting open. And I've used this a total of 100 times in this project, 100 flat. So that's pretty exciting. I used it more than that because it was slightly used before this project, but it wasn't that used. So yeah, this was fine. I don't think I need it, especially because I don't wear foundation. It was just an extra step. I don't really notice much of a difference now that it's gone. It didn't do anything bad, but yeah. Let's just move on to the next product, which is my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronzer. And as you can see, I had made really good progress. Last month I had the teeniest baby pan, and now, as Steph Lyons had put it, I have a juicy panule. Like, that's pretty significant. I didn't realize how thin the product was in this area. It's not super thick anywhere else, especially because this was repressed, and I sometimes use a big fluffy brush and sometimes I use a smaller, more focused angled brush, depending on what I want. But I might actually be able to finish it by the end of the year, which at first my goal is to hit pan. I've clearly done that, but I want to see if I can finish it. I don't know if I can, but it might be close. I've used this 16 times this past month, which is probably the amount of times I wore full face-up makeup, to be honest. Again, with all this, everything going on and being stressed with school, makeup hasn't been a priority. I've been trying to do it, just, you know, to give myself some time to have fun and relax, but can't do it every day, especially when I'm too tired and my classes are in the morning. Sure, they're online and I don't have to go anywhere, but still tired. Totally forgot to mention that this is for the musical Waitress. But anyways, this next product is for the musical Catch Me If You Can, I believe. Yes, it is made into a musical, and I only used it 4 times because I mentioned last time I wanted to wear this to my brother's wedding, which is in a week, which is insane to think about. Oh my gosh. I used it 4 times this month, but I didn't want to use it anymore because this is an eyeshadow from a Depotted Milani palette. I think they're discontinuing them anyways, but I love this as a face highlight because it is this beautiful, like, really pale champagne, neutral. And it's not, like, silvery white, but I think I found a good enough dupe or replacement that I'll talk about in my haul video next week, but I can let go of this. My next product is the Physicians Formula Happy Boosting Lipstick in the shade I Heart Nude. My goal this month was to use this 5 times, and I've used it 7 times, and I will put up a picture of my lines. It's pretty similar progress from the last 2 months. I think it was pretty decent. I'm thinking I can finish this by the end of the year. I'm not gonna dig into it, but like if my brush can still, because I kind of wipe it on the brush and then blend it into my skin, so if my brush can still access the product without like messing it up, then I'll just keep on using it. The thing is, I like this, but I also want this to go because it's old and it's not cruelty free, and I don't know, I have mixed feelings. Oh, this is for the last 5 years because of Hippie. This next product was for the musical Mean Girls, and I had used it 5 times this past month. I don't remember if I had a goal or not, but it probably was 5 times if it was. And I'll put up my lines again, pretty comparable to the past few months. Today, I feel like I was doing a weird blush placement. You can't really see it that well because it seems bright and then it kind of like sinks into the skin and fades a bit, especially after you put on like bronzer and highlight and stuff. But I was like blending it, you know, into my cheeks, and then I was like, actually I kind of want it as like a contour, you know, actually I kind of want it on my chin and my nose, and I was like, Anna, you put blush everywhere. What is the point of makeup if you're gonna put everything everywhere? But you know, I was just feeling blush. I looked very pink for a second there, but you know, if I put on a bunch of bronzer everywhere, then it evens out, right? Yeah, I don't think I use it as like a lip color this time. I just don't like it as a lip color, so I'm just using it as a blush, sheared out. I'm not gonna be able to even use half of it by the end of the year, but you know, I'm getting use out of it, and that is really all that matters, right? The real use was the friends we made along the way. Now this next product is for the musical Hello, Dolly, and it is one of the most exciting ones. I know I had an empty, but this one I find exciting because my goal is to use it 5 times, and I actually did. Wow, spectacular, amazing. But look at that progress. I started off mid-X, and now I'm at the top of the N, so I went through like a letter and a half. And by those lines, I just have to use it 5 more times and I should be completely done by next month. So that is something that is very exciting. Now this last product I used 10 times because I was like wearing it every single day for the first half of the month, and then I just stopped. This product was chosen for the musical South Pacific. You can't see any progress on this, but I did use it a significant amount of times. Actually, maybe you can see, like, whenever I put it back in, it makes lines that don't immediately settle. The thing is, I realized I can't make a marking because the more I put it up too light, it occurred to me that there's no level it's at, it's just evenly coated all around. Yeah, there's like a little bit down here, and then there's just stuff all over the sides. You can see the wand is filled with product, so there's like plenty of product in here, but it's all just around here, so it's not worth marking. But yeah, I used it 10 times, so like that's a solid amount. This packaging is so beat up and sad looking because it's ancient and probably super gross that I still have it, but it still works. Formula hasn't changed, smell hasn't changed. It's one of my favorite glosses, so. Like I said earlier, I am not rolling anything in from now on, so let's just get straight to goals. For the bronzer, I just want to continue using it each time I wear a full face of makeup and see how big the pan can be by next month. And for this highlight, I will finish it, okay? I know I have attachment issues, but it's gonna be gone. I'm going to use it up. I'm going to say goodbye. So I decided I want to push myself to use this 8 times this month and just keep on using this. Not a specific goal for this because I really, really want to finish this by the end of the year. And for the glosses, I've already mentioned I want to finish this by next month. It will be done. And I am excited to have another empty. And for this, whenever that is done, I at least use this 5 times, I guess I should say. So hopefully I will have 2 empties by next month. And yeah, that is my update. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have an amazing day. Bye.